All
It's
right.
highly likely.
Yes, he had to get his cheese and wine. All right. Well, let's go ahead and get started, even though we are waiting on new guy, aka Lewis. All right. So last time, um, you guys, what did you do last? Oh yeah, last time you guys went into the old dragoon mine and encountered it was infested with tunnel critters, and you guys cleaned it out. And then after getting paid, you went back to Tombstone to lick your wounds, metaphorically, or, not metaphorically. Looking at you, Mad Dog.
Why the hell would I like my ones?
I don't know. Just seems this thing's something you do. And,
Okay.
oh, yeah, and then Lewis performed a miraculous, miracle, and healed Mad
Uh,
Dog of his permanent injury, of his jumbled guts. And then you guys decided to follow up a lead in potential. A man is looking to settle dispute with the Confederates. And so you hitch a train to Benson, and on the way there, you guys are keeping your ear to the ground. So, everyone decide, while I deal out ships, everyone decide how, or what method they're using on the train to look for information. Everyone pick a skill and roll it.
Is there a skill to do weed?
I mean, describe how you're doing it and then roll it. Examples
Well,
being
everybody else
streetwise,
go.
persuasion, notice. Those are the obvious picks.
Well, in my case,
Hey, Lewis is here.
yes. In my case, I will be playing card games and other carnival trick games to try and make some money on the side. As I talk to people about the various, I'm inventing stories basically of things that are impossible based on the things we actually did, you know? So, like, I hide the truth, but I make it sound interesting and whatnot. And I ask them, like, hey, have you heard about any rumors or any tales like that? Just to get their own side. I know that most of them might invent stories, but I'm listening to the most true ones or the most realistic ones.
All right, and what skill would you be using?
Well, since I'm trying to convince them that my stories are real, or that, to confide into me, I would assume it would be persuasion.
Okay, roll persuasion. Cool. All right, anyone else?
I don't have any cool abilities like that. I guess I will just walk the train, sitting in various places, playing with my cards. Now we'll notice.
Okay. So you're
I know.
eavesdropping.
I know it's boring. Yeah. Hear it in your voice too.
Okay. Anyone else?
I guess I'm going to bat my eyes and see if people will tell me stuff.
So also persuasion?
Damn straight.
God damn it. I mean, great. What about you, Mad Dog?
Gonna sit in my seat and tip my hat down and go to sleep.
So you're not gonna participate at all?
Nope. I mean, what the hell you want me to do with those rolls? I'm not gonna do any better than that. The fuck was that?
All right. And everyone paid for their fare last session?
Yeah, I paid for everything.
Yep.
I did.
I didn't pay for everything for everybody. I paid for everything myself.
Right.
Wait, can I have people pay for me?
I mean, no. You can get your party members to, but I doubt it after the last time money was discussed with you.
Wait, what are we doing exactly?
You're taking a train
We're
from
going-
Tombstone to Benson.
Oh, okay. Well, fine then. Be poopy. Booty heads.
Fucking, you have $100. Shut up.
Chicken.
Yeah, that's me.
I wonder if I paid for my fare actually. Looks at his sheet dollar. Yep, I paid for my fare.
Yeah, I'm pretty broke.
All right. Well,
How much are they? $2?
how much are what? I think we already paid for
I
everything.
remember us discussing it, but I did not write it down.
There you go. Well, I guess until she figures that out, go on.
Everybody's dead.
Not dead. I'm eavesdropping.
Right. So, if you're looking,
Well, you're dead
in
to
order
me.
to get credible information, or at least information about the supernatural, I applied a -4 modifier. So, Lewis, you've discovered who's Mad Dog? Why? Lewis, you discovered you learned some things about some mundane things, and Gwen and Decker,
Yep.
you guys learned about some weird things. So, starting with Lewis, not really like adventure worthy, but it is good information considering you're about to hit the road to potential. You hear that the Apaches have been using the San Pedro River to make inroads into Cochise County, doing their raids.
Mm-hmm.
And you've also learned that the Confederates have responded by trying to put up a new fort at Nugent's Pass. Nugent's Pass. I don't know how to say it. Nugent's Pass. Right, yeah.
As if yet no results.
What's that?
As if yet there was no result from that fort, like no.
Well,
no
they
difference more?
basically just put it up, but there's currently some
Okay.
problems with the locals.
Interesting. I wonder if it has anything to do with why we're going there.
It might.
You don't know this.
Decker.
Yes.
You learn of a little town that is north of Cochise County, called Red Rock, and you hear this someone spins this tale about how Red Rock was this tiny little village that wasn't really very profitable. It was just made by homesteaders who wanted to have a community, until a man named John, a prospector, discovered a gold trove. And it has brought wealth to the town. However, some strange stuff has been happening ever since Jack has been bringing in the gold.
Excellent. Excuse me. Excellent.
But he comes in with this gold, and no one knows where he's getting it from. He spends it around the town, and then people report strange things happening. And you get your
Jennifer.
typical kind of stuff. Some people say that they saw gray men running around in the shadows. Other people can swear they hear someone in their house when there's no one, and all this weird stuff. But it's been happening really frequently ever since Jack found the gold.
There be some cursed gold there, laddie.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Oh boy. Gwen,
Yes.
you hear... Oh wow, that train sound, like, when it started, it sounded like the high-pitched sound my son makes when he's about to scream. So I went into, like,
So you
dad
braced?
panic mode. Yeah, I was about to, Anyway, you hear that some explorers that went into the Santa Rita Mountains. They claim to have found a boulder of ghost rock just sitting in the mountain range. And so a group of men from, I don't know how to pronounce that, Sonoita? Sure. Decided to, go get it, because obviously ghost rock is very valuable. And only one of them ever came back, and whatever happened to him, it struck him mute, and he can't speak. Anyway, eventually the Confederates got wind of this, and they sent in a platoon of soldiers to retrieve it, and those soldiers have never been seen or heard from again.
Okay.
Alright, and that's all the stuff you learned. And eventually, after the day's travel, you arrive at, oops, I didn't mean to close that. At the town of Benson. Please don't open on the wrong monitor. It didn't, yay.
So, did we make it to town, or are we still on the train?
Yo, you make it to the town of Benson.
What time is it?
It's
Or
sunset.
better yet, how? So it's just later the same day.
Yeah.
It's 5 hours from one place to the other.
Well, you stopped at each town along the way, so
Right.
5 or so hours, Jesus.
more like 10 hours.
Whoa.
Sounds like your math sucked. Oh yeah, we don't have a map. Huh. So what's in Benson?
It's just a typical town on the middle of the railway. You've got some people that are looking for silver in the nearby mountains. You've got your ranch hands. It's just a stop for ranchers and homesteaders. So you've got your saloons, you've got your brothels, you've got your general stores, you've got your shoers, and your
The usual Western town.
yeah, nothing really extraordinary. There are a few like pelt shops, and clothers, because obviously there's some foot trails leading out of Benson, and so all the foot traffic that's trying to reach the Bayou Vermilion Railroad comes to Benson. As you guys can see, you got your trails all throughout, all the way down to the Stagecoach Pass and beyond, and then of course Potential. So there's a lot of like trade posts and what have you. So it's probably out of all the towns you've gone since you went north on the rail, it's probably the biggest of the towns, with the most activity, because it has a lot of foot traffic going in and out of it.
Okay. Well, here's my general plan. God damn it. Well, since we're in town, whatever. Since we're in town, it's up to you guys to see if you want to get more information on where we're going. But it is sunset. So I leave it up to you guys if you want to leave now and start riding towards Potential, or if you just want to stay here for the rest of the day and then leave in the morning. And the silence is real.
Yeah, no, it's good. I mean, we can. I don't know. There's no harm in us heading out, right? Nobody's got any wounds.
Well, I just thought that since we just got here, I thought you guys wanted to grab more information about where we're going. If you don't, I'm completely fine just leaving.
Well, me, you
Always-
see, I
At
have
least
the
you
two
want to gather more
options.
equipment.
I have the two options in front of me right now, my dear mad dog. I can be poor as fuck here, or I can be poor as fuck on the road. So it really does not matter to me.
Great. Well, before I leave, I'm just gonna pick up another trail ration and then we can just set out. Actually, how many trail rations do I have? I only bought one. God damn it. Yep, I pick up another trail ration. Well, if everybody's ready to go, I'm leaving.
Excuse me, Gwen.
Hmm.
Can I ride on your horse again?
I'm gonna have to start charging you a fare at this rate.
Yeah, well,
But I
I mean,
suppose.
excellent. Quite kind of you. We.
Eventually, I'm probably gonna end up buying you a horse.
Honestly, like every time I save up just enough, like I need to either buy something else or buy a ticket. But I'm working on it. Say that much.
I'm almost there.
I'm a dirty hobo. I'm working on it. Yeah, Jake.
I'm
So I
also
imagine
thinking about getting a buggy.
Jake, I imagine we're just leaving Benson and going to Potential.
Got it. Alright, well, it'll take you a little over... Well, it'll take you like 5 hours or so, a little over 5 hours to reach Potential. And it'll be
That's
in
what I bought.
the dead of night, basically. You'll arrive there probably, you know, midnight-ish.
That sounds dangerous. Okay.
You guys want to sleep on the road? Or.
Doesn't matter to me either way. Probably gonna end up just sleeping on the floor anyway.
Well, I can't imagine anybody be open this late at night.
I cannot afford a room unless it's really cheap.
What kind of establishments are here?
In Benson? Like your
I
standard
think she was
fare.
talking about.
Oh, in
I think she was
Potential?
talking about Potential. Yeah.
Potential's tiny.
Yeah.
Very tiny.
I'm just wondering, like, would it even be worth trying to get a room, or might as well I just stay in my tent?
I'm sure they have an inn. A tavern, what have you. A hotel, that's what they call it. Or at least
Jake, are
a
Indian?
boarding house.
Are Indians in Potential? Or was like Indian sightings, anything like that?
Well, they come in on the San Pedro River, so
That's a possibility.
yeah.
Eh. Put my horse in a livery. I'm probably gonna stay in that livery with my horse too.
Right, you guys going? Are you guys? So wait, you are traveling to Potential all the way?
Yeah, we're going to Potential. Yeah, we're doing it now.
Yeah, we went to the
Okay, cool.
That's why I was like, I was kind of waiting for the encounter if we get killed. I mean, God, be successful.
No, you guys arrive at Potential pretty much without incident.
Yay. Oh, it's Potential.
Yep,
So small.
it's pretty small.
Got numbers, but I don't know what
guessing-
these numbers are for.
Me neither.
I'll try to find a room.
Yeah, so there's obviously a what you call it, you know, some kind of boarding house
North.
north where Melvin is now standing. Damn it.
Huh.
A bunkhouse. That's the word I was looking for. Yeah, so they have a bunkhouse there. It's a buck. It's a $1.50 to stay the night in a bunkhouse.
Oh,
A
that's
buck 15?
$1.50.
about 50.
Oh my
And
god,
it
that's
includes-
pretty much all I have left.
You're fucking poor.
Yeah. And it includes some supper, but since you guys arrived so late, supper has passed.
No supper.
No supper.
Oh no.
So you
So
say a
the-
pull out the gun.
bunkhouse,
Yeah.
like,
A
Is
bunkhouse.
it like a bunkhouse, like an open room?
Yep.
There's
Like
nothing
this.
nicer.
Nope.
Uh,
I didn't think you were a tough person. You know what? I'm not gonna say anything.
I'm gonna just sleep in my tent. My 2-person tent.
Okay. I'll
Okay.
still sleep with my horse. I'll pull out the bedroll and say, "Thank horsey." Oh, excuse me. Good night, hard steel. Whatever the hell that means.
So
Okay,
you're not
eventually I'm
you're
gonna
not you're
write
not
down.
going into the bunkhouse, Mad Dog?
Nope.
Okay.
Nope. Sleeping the horse
I'll
in the
stay in the
livery.
bunkhouse.
All right.
Do you think I could sleep on your floor?
Would you like to stay in there too, Lewis? I'll pay for you.
Could just sleep with Gwen.
I somehow doubt she'd be all right with that.
If you're willing to pay for me,
Yeah.
I will definitely be glad for that.
I was about to say, if he can't afford the bunkhouse, I doubt he can afford a night with me.
Word.
Well, I meant sleep with you and sleep in the. But you know,
I-
since you want to
obviously.
think dirty.
Okay.
Well, being a voodooist, there could be a way I could sleep with her, but I don't think it's PG-13.
Go blam.
Okay.
All right.
Anyway.
Now that we've crossed that line, we can never come back from.
Get the loop.
All right. So Decker's staying in the bunkhouse. Gwen not.
She's
Yeah,
in the
no.
tent.
She's
I'm
in
in
a
the
tent.
tent.
Mad Dog, bedroll. What about you, Lewis?
Well, I believe Decker
Staying in the
will be back
bunkhouse.
for a room for me. So.
Okay. So, in the bunkhouse, there are 7 beds, and 2 of them are already taken. And when you come in there, you expect them to be asleep, but they've got a candlelit game of cards going in the middle. There's this small circular poker table, and the 2 of them are playing. They look like they know each other, and they're not really playing for money. But when they see you guys coming in and they eye you up, and both of you are wearing your nice digs, and they quickly offer to play some games.
Gamble.
Yeah. If you guys want to pass the night away.
Sure.
I'll play one of those NPCs if I can.
Right, you guys want to do some gambling real quick here?
Yeah.
All right.
I should
Oh.
really have taken the gamblings.
I had Mad Dog take it, and then
Aw.
I backed off of it.
And I'm not there.
Yeah. All right. So since there's 2 NPCs and there's 2 players, Gwen and Mad Dog,
Yep.
you guys will play the NPCs. One of you gets to be the better player. Who wants to be the better player? First come, first
I'll
serve.
take
Well, I
that.
already
All
have a D6, so...
You already have a D6. Okay, Mad Dog, give yourself a D8 gambling for the NPC.
Alright.
Jaken, I'm wondering,
Brain, it's not working tonight.
can I raise a trait that I don't have using magic?
Depends on the magic.
Ooh.
Well, the small raise or lower trait rolls.
Yeah, you can raise. Wait, does it specify? What page is that on?
That's what I'm gonna go check. I don't know. I'm going to go check right now.
I think I'm on powers. I could.
Because you could conceivably raise it to a D4, right?
Yeah,
From
well, that's what
nothing.
I'm trying to do.
But it might specify you can't gain a new skill this way.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking for. Okay, what's the name of it? That will be easier since they're in order. Boost. Okay, it's in the B. Boost to lower trait. The power one die for a stand. Buy 1 die type for a standard success or 2 with a raise. The affected trait can exceed D12. Each step over D12 that adds a +1. Yeah, the power can also be used to lower an opponent's stretch roll. Yeah, well, that does not matter. It doesn't say that I need to have the skill.
Okay, cool.
Okay, well, if we're gonna be gambling, Lewis is gonna go into a room very quickly and
There's no room.
It's a bunkhouse. Well,
Yeah.
I'm gonna say like I'm going to the loo. Leave the fucking place
Okay.
quickly. Do the
Got hide under the sheets.
Right. All
Yeah.
right. Nice.
And I have a gambling of D4.
Alright, so you guys all sit down for the game. Now you need to agree on the stake. Now remember, the stake is you either make a whole bunch
That sounds well done.
or you lose a whole bunch. Remember, that's the way it works. You know, we're not actually playing every round of poker. It's for a whole night, and there can only be one winner because it's easier that way. So since you're the players, I'll let you guys decide on what the stakes.
Well, he's piss poor broke.
Well, I can put $1.
Remember, like $1 can be multiplied by like 8 or more, and you can end up losing like $10. But $1 is a good ground. So you guys just want to bet one. Your stake is $1.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So with the stake of $1,
Hopefully you win,
I
Decker.
wonder if I have like some kind of. No, I don't. Lame. Lame. Also lame. Okay. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna shuffle this again, even though I know I shuffled it before, just for fun. And I'm gonna deal everybody 2 cards. Everybody but me, because I'm not participating. So, and Glenn, and Decker, deal. Thup. There you guys go. So now everyone make a gambling roll, and for every success, you get an extra card. What?
What's the problem?
I got a Joker. You can't play Joker in.
I think they're wild cards.
Well, you can't play Joker in gambling. Not in poker.
In Texas Hold'em, Joker is not a card.
I don't think even in
Right,
poker wild
but, it
cards.
does, but you're not actually playing the card game, right?
Okay.
So just consider it as a Joker.
Okay.
Remember, this is an abstraction. You're not actually playing poker here. It plays like poker,
Okay.
but you're playing. This is over the night of playing. Wow. All right. So that's a success with
No,
3
try and roll.
raises, Decker.
Yep. Bullshit.
Oh, he doesn't.
Wait, he doesn't get a wild die.
That's true. So we're not going to count the wild dice for Gwen and Mad Dog because they're not. Actually, Mad Dog is a wild card. So we're going to take that
I'm
16.
not really playing.
No, but the character you're
Oh,
playing
I
is a
got you,
wild
got
card,
you.
but Gwen is not, so she only
Oh,
got
okay.
4. Alright, so starting with players, Decker, you got 4 extra cards.
You don't like that skill on.
And
That makes more sense.
Lewis, you get 1 extra card. And Gwen gets 1 extra card.
One extra card.
And Mad Dog gets 4 extra cards. Alright, and then I am going to lay out on the table 5 cards, and you guys are going to make the best possible 5-card hand of poker. Wow, alright. So everyone has ace high.
But that's what I mean, Jake. And like getting a Joker gimps you because there's only one other Joker unless you consider it as a wild card.
It is a
as
wild
Rogue
card.
said. Okay.
God,
If I get it in the
have to look
lineup,
at
though, I'm going to discard it. Just full disclosure.
Give me a second.
Alright, so there's nothing on the board other than ace high. Alright, so do you guys remember your quadrants?
I might actually win.
Yeah, I'm
bottom
trying,
right.
trying to remember what.
I know what I have.
Alright.
I think I won.
I
Well-
know,
Oh, okay.
I
That's
know
what it
what
was.
I have, but I know
I
I
was
have
right.
something, if that makes sense.
Just describe it to us and we'll tell you.
I got
Oh,
a
okay.
king, queen, and a 3. So I know I got at least
You have
had
2
2
pair.
pairs.
You have 2 pair.
Okay.
Yeah, no, you guys will cry.
What'd you get?
I got. Hold on, I'm gonna show it.
Play what you got, right? In your quadrants.
Okay.
Oh,
I'll
shit.
Move up there.
He's got 4 of a kind
three of a
aces.
kind.
Started.
4 of a kind aces. Well, you don't need to
Oh,
play
the
your
Joker
queen.
counts as an ace.
Well, he already wins because
Right.
I have a full house.
Yeah, 4 of a kind beats
Yeah, I
the
had
full
a,
house.
I had a flush. Matt. 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 Matt.
We're just putting all our cards down.
Wait a minute. How many PowerPoints is a 4 of a kind worth?
I'm looking at it right now.
Because
Let's
it
see,
stops at
it's
6
worth-
PowerPoints and then it starts doing weird shit. So let me go back to gambling.
says as of what?
Yeah, yeah,
He had
yeah.
4 with
I'm
nine?
pretty sure in like
Oh,
real
okay.
poker.
Hex duration
So the
multiplied by 10.
PowerPoint value of the hand,
Multiplied by 10.
I think it just starts going up by 1. Yes, it starts going up by 1. So 6,
Yeah,
7,
so it's
8,
10.
9. No, 9. 4 of a kind
Oh,
is
9.
9. Oh wow. Yeah, you gotta. Yeah, that's a flush. Okay, so yeah. Decker, you lose $9. Lewis, you gain $9.
Yay!
So how is it 9?
Because that's how.
Is the
it works.
PowerPoint
Yes,
value?
because the PowerPoint value is 9.
Nope.
Okay.
It multiplies by a PowerPoint value.
Well, the extrapolated PowerPoint value, because it technically doesn't have a PowerPoint value, but it says that it
Really
shows
doesn't.
in the gambling section that it just goes up by 1.
And as we stand up from the last round of gambling or poker, I'm gonna turn to Decker and say, well, thank you for paying for my night, and since I won, here's your money back with interest. I'm gonna give you $2, Decker.
Very nice of you. And then how come he doesn't win money from the NPCs?
He does.
Only wins.
He
Oh,
does.
that's part of the 9.
That's from everybody.
Yeah, like everyone who lost loses $9, and the one person who won gets $9. That's how it works. Again, it's extrapolated.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, people are losing more than the
Okay.
wins.
No, that's cool.
Because honestly, if I won $9, $18, $20, $27 in one night, it's a lot of fucking money. You can buy a new gun
Yeah.
with that. For $1.
How poker is.
All right, and you guys go to bed, and the two guys you're playing with are very, very bitter.
One of them was a wild
Poor
card.
things.
That's kind of scary.
All right, so the next
Especially
morning.
since I was sucked.
Oh,
That is morning.
did you guys pay the? Because there is a livery here. Right? I think numero 4 is a livery, and if it's
Yeah,
not,
it's
it is
25
now.
cents.
Bitch.
No.
So if anyone
Okay.
livered up their horses, I know it's not actually.
Yeah, of course.
All right, so you guys all gonna go get your horses in the morning?
I was sleeping with my horse.
I keep forgetting how much is a library. I think it's 15 cents per day.
25.
25.
25.
Cents, yeah. Decker and Lewis, when you wake up in the morning, the other two wake up and they talk about getting their horses in the livery as well.
I'm just coming out of the livery.
And you guys are,
they see me sleep here?
You guys are overhearing their conversation, and they're talking about catching the train north.
If I may be so bold as to ask, what's making you go north?
One of the men just kind of shoots you a glance and says, "Well, it's none of your damn business. We go where the hell we want."
Oh.
Sorry.
All
Fair
right.
enough.
So the two of them
He told you.
head out and start making their way to the livery. Mad Dog, you're coming out of the livery, right? Are you leading your horse, or do
Yeah.
you get on your horse?
I'm leading it.
Okay.
No reason for me to really get on it.
All right. And where is everyone else while Mad Dog is coming out of the livery?
Well, I guess I'd be walking with Lewis. Lewis, would you be going to get your horse?
Yes.
All right. So you guys
I'd
are
be
behind the
following
two men.
Lewis.
And Gwen, where are you?
I guess heading over, getting my horse.
Okay. So you're all converging on this location, right? And Mad Dog, one of the men kind of like walks almost drunkenly around, and you guys bump shoulders.
Oh, okay. Get a good look at him.
Yeah. And he just kind of looks at you and goes, "Watch where you're going." And his other guy turns around. Make a notice check.
Fair notice.
All right.
Oh, he's a past it.
The guy's partner, when he turns around, you guys meet eyes, and both of your eyes bulge. and you
Oh,
both
which
reach for
one?
your guns. Because the guy you lock eyes with is none other than your former associate by the name of Alvin.
Oh, that's cool.
Slow motion.
Like,
All right, so you both have your hands
you
on
know-
your 6-shooters, and you're staring at each other. And the guy in the middle of you two
Yep.
kind of looks back and forth and goes, "Alvin, what the fuck, man?" All right, everyone is now seeing this, and the other guy who's with Alvin starts backing away, like, "What the fuck's happening here?"
oh, that's all. Like, as soon as he starts back, I was like, "You don't make a damn move,
He stops.
you son of a bitch."
Alvin spits, and he goes, "Mad dog, you're supposed to be dead."
You know what? I guess your shot wasn't good enough to kill me, you fucking coward.
Oh, I can fix that right here now.
I mean, what
I'm
you
gonna
waiting
turn
for?
to Decker and whisper, I always thought he had something up his butt, now I know why.
No, before I try to kill you right here and now, let me just ask, what the hell are you even doing up here? You still running away?
I ain't gotta answer to you. I ain't gotta answer to nobody.
I mean, you might want to answer now since you're gonna end up dead. At least say your prayers.
Listen, bud. It's your fault you ended up in that mine the way you did. Going all half-cocked. You got what was coming to you. And now I'm gonna finish the job.
See, if you'd handled the damn situation like I told you and stayed calm, we all would have made it out of there fine. But instead, you and your friend over there had to act like two fucking yellow bellies. Try to kill me with the rest of them and run away and leave me for dead. Now I'm not, and it's time to pay your retribution.
Then let's settle this like men.
You really trying to high noon me, boy?
If you got the steel for it. Unless you yellow.
I squint my eyes real hard at him. Alright, Alvin. You know what? I give you that redemption. I'm gonna give you this at least. Give you a chance to see if you can live.
That'll be the last little bit of kindness you ever give nobody. Now scram. He tells his partner, gesturing his head, and the guy's like, raises his hands, looks at Charlie, Mad Dog, for a moment, and just kind of books it towards the livery. I don't want to shoot your horse.
Might kind of you. Take it the middle of the town.
Do you hand your horse off to one of your compatriots?
Yeah.
Alright. As you do that, the few townsfolk of potential kind of get the gist of what's going on, and everyone starts coming up to their windows. Some are even brave enough to step out on their porches, and they watch as Mad Dog squares off with one of his old nemesis, Alvin, in the middle of town square. Well, I mean, more like right here, right? On this road.
Right here on that road.
What are the three of you doing other than taking Mad Dog's horse? Just watching?
The life or death situation.
I'm trying to see if I can give any advantage to him somehow, but I don't think that the duels use skills, do they? It's like a rock, paper, scissors type of...
No, there are skills. You have to shoot each
Yeah,
other
there's
for
skills.
one.
That one. Those skills I probably should have took by when it gets.
All right, so let's talk about duels. We about to have one.
Okay, well, I'm gonna read about it because I want to give him a
Oh,
small
I'm gonna cover it for the whole
Perfect.
group.
Okay.
So there's 5 steps. The last step ending with, I'm sorry, there are 4 steps. I'm just gonna give you the Cliff Notes version. First is the face-off. each duelist is dealt. It's exactly like gambling, right? So each duelist is dealt 2 cards, and then they roll either intimidation or taunt in order to try to get the opponent to draw first. Because legally, if you gun a man down, if he draws first, it's self-defense. Even though usually when duels like these, no matter what happens, whoever the winner is, everyone will probably say it was self-defense. You know, because obviously this is the Weird West, and this is how things are done. So it's an opposed roll, and if it's a tie, you just keep each duelist draws an extra card and then rolls again. If it's not a tie, then the loser loses his nerve and draws. When he draws, he suffers a -2 penalty on his shooting roll. Then I deal out 5 cards, Texas Hold'em style. I deal 3 cards first, and then either duelist can yell shoot if they think they got a good hand. Then I draw another card, and then finally a 5th card. And once the 5th card is played, both duelists draw at the same time. The advantage of yelling shoot is if you think you have a better hand than your opponent, because having a better hand is always good. And then finally, not finally, but phase 3 is reach for it. This is where you both reveal your hand, and you have to use at least 2 of your your cards in your hand. So, just like regular combat, you can choose to either draw and shoot in a single action, whereas if you don't have quick draw, you take a -2 penalty. Or you can choose to take it slow. If you take it slow, you don't get the -2 penalty unless you have quick draw, but that means you shoot second. If you both choose to shoot in the same interval, you exchange lead at the same time, which leads to finally swapping lead, which is literally just make shooting rolls, and whoever had the better poker hand gets to add 1d6 to the damage for each rank over his opponent. For each hand that's rank better than his opponent, he gets to add a d6. Which is why duels are usually quite lethal. Then, of course, you have to hit, and you know, if you're still standing, the other guy's not, the duel is over. And if both of you are somehow alive, like as in you both miss, then the honorable duel is thrown out the window, and it turns into a street fight.
Okay, so in that case, I would assume I would need to give him a boost on either intimidation, taunt, or shoot.
Well, Mad Dog, do you have intimidation or taunt?
Nope.
Then it's shoot. Or no, actually I should give him intimidation or taunt. Yeah, that would be smart. He would stand a better that way.
A little bit of an extra.
Okay, well, he seems like the intimidation type, so as this is going down, Lewis is gonna reach on into his satchel and bring out a small rat skull and just grasp it very tightly in his hand, focus on it, and then whisper some words, some weird words that only he can understand as he looks at Mad Dog Willis. And then we'll see if it worked. It did.
Alright, so that gives
So
him
you
a
have
D4.
a D4 in intimidation.
Cool.
What did I fail?
I don't know. Lewis, how would he know that?
Basically, it's a prayer. Called the Blesser or Curse, depending on what I'm casting. So I think he would feel invigorated, maybe. Like he feels. He feels like he has the upper hand. Maybe he feels like he's thinking, you know,
Like I have more
I
confidence.
cannot lose. You know, like I'm just.
Like a boost of confidence, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see that. Okay.
And then you can say something like, "Last time you thought you killed me. What do you think? How do you think you can kill me now?"
Well, that'd be more for taunt.
Yeah, but that would be intimidation. Then he would be scared of shooting at you.
That too. I could just look at him and scare the shit out of him.
That too.
Okay.
Anyhow, your call. You know how to do for an intimidation.
So you want me to start off, Jacob?
All right. So first, you and I are each dealt two cards. So me and you.
And Zubumafu?
To whom a who?
All right. As the fingers get twitchy, since you have intimidation, you're gonna give him a cold stare from across the dirt road. He has a little bit of taunt, so he's going to be like, well, he's going to taunt you. What are you going to say? You act tough now. Where was that fire in the mine? We could have all gotten out of there if it weren't for you. You ain't shit. Alright, so you roll Intimidate, and he's going to roll Taunt.
Okay. Alright, you don't have to add to that.
Alright. You got a 9.
Raise.
I'm wondering if I should spend some fate chips on that. I don't think getting a raise in this circumstance helps you. But let me check.
Yeah, I don't think so either.
I think it just means... So we're in face-off, right? Do-do-do-do-do.
Yeah, face off.
Yeah, so then you don't benefit from getting a raise, you just benefit from winning. Alright, you beat him by 5. I'm gonna go ahead and throw out a red chip as soon as roll 20 lets me.
That'd be cool if it was
If it
red.
doesn't work, open it and close it again.
I got
Sorry,
it.
close it and open it again.
So... Alright, he still failed. So,
Yay.
after he spout his words, Mad Dog just stares him down, and he and Alvin's just so flustered, he grabs his gun.
Oh.
Alright, so, do not yell out, shoot, until I'm done dealing the first 3. Then at any point, you can say shoot, and I can also say shoot. Actually, can someone else handle the deck? That'd probably be more useful. Is it possible
we
for
can
one of the
draw
other
from
players? You guys
Draw?
can.
Yeah,
Can you only draw? You can't play it onto the board.
I believe we can pull it from the deck. Like if you put your mouse over it and then you pull it, you can put it out.
Okay.
I don't want to do it because
Oh, well,
I just had that thing about me.
there we go. Okay,
like
so
for
Gwen, go ahead.
cheating.
I mean, that's the only way I know how to do it.
Go ahead. All right.
Okay. How many cards?
3
3.
for starters, and then one more.
So, 3 more?
No, a total
2.
of 5. But you can start with 3, and then do the next 2 one at a time.
Okay.
Your pace, Gwen.
Then one at a time. So one.
Shoot.
Wait a few seconds. Did you say shoot?
Yeah, I did.
He said shoot.
All right, he's got a pair of kings.
What do you have? Mad Dog?
Right. I got. Fuck. I think I only have a high queen. Oh, high king.
That's a nothing.
That's a nothing.
All right,
Yeah,
so
throw it out there. I have
he's
to.
gonna have 2d6 more than you because you didn't have anything. Because the lowest is ace high. Since you had nothing, oh, he also had a queen. All right.
Shit hand.
So since you got nothing and he got a pair, he's gonna get a plus 2d6 on damage. So are you gonna go for speed, or are you gonna go for accuracy?
It's a -2 if I go for speed, right?
Unless you have quick draw, I think.
That's where it's only for the edge, it's not for like the holster.
Well, I think it's
Weird, right?
if you have the holster, you only get the -1.
Speed.
He's got the quick draw edge, so he's gonna go ahead and go for speed, which means he's only gonna suffer the -2 from getting riled.
So he gets -2 and I get like a -1.
Yep. You're going for speed as well? So you're both shooting simultaneously. Target
I know.
number 4.
Just trying to... Yeah, I'm going for speed.
Alright.
Wait, I can't double tap. Oh, so you want me to roll now?
Yep.
Oh, there you go.
Well, he hit.
He hit like a motherfucker. Yeah, fuck that. Am I allowed to re-roll that?
Yeah, absolutely. Let me recall all these
Yeah.
cards.
I can roll 20. That's a little bit better.
Alright, you hit with the raise. So he's getting plus 2d6, so he's going to roll 4d6. And I believe his Colt Dragoon gets a +1.
Yeah.
I'm going to double check. Colt Dragoon has a +1, yep. He did not get a raise. Alright, so. You want to count down 3, 2, 1 and then click roll?
Yeah. Wait, do I get a raise?
You did get a raise, yes.
Okay, yep.
Alright.
You go from 3, 2, 1 and I'll do it.
Alright. 3, 2, 1, shoot. Alright. Now let's compare
Okay, you
toughness.
said 1, 2.
Alright, he's got toughness 6. So you deal
Dang.
2 wounds to him. What's your toughness?
Same.
So you dealt 2 wounds to you dealt 2 wounds to you.
Dealt 2 wounds to me.
Alright, guys. So 2 shots crack off simultaneously. Ba-blam! And both shooters kind of grab onto their guts as they both took a hit. And everyone's eyes kind of meet for a moment. And now we've got an interesting situation on our hands.
Neither one of us are dead.
Neither one of
I'm
you
gonna-
are dead.
I'm gonna point out at obviously the one that's not Mad Dog and say, "Y'all saw it. He drew first."
Okay, well, unfortunately, I'm not going to get that far because as soon as both fighters
Oh, okay.
realize what the other one's alive, it's going to devolve into a shootout.
Hell yeah, I'm going down to the ground shooting.
All right, so I'm going to go ahead and
Got those 2 wounds. Damn it. Can I get a raise?
all right. We got new fancy maps, courtesy of Ezekiel here, aka Mad Dog.
You're welcome.
What, did he buy you a book?
He bought me some map packs.
GG, and when I want to buy you something like, no.
He didn't ask. He was just like, here.
Yeah. Yeah, it was more of a surprise.
Okay, I'll do that.
Hold on,
Let's say you guys are
fuck
6
up my
inches
initiative.
away. Yep, there we go. Alright. Alright, so that's Alvin. Let me, Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and set this up during the break, because we're gonna go to break.
Thank you, I need
Very
to
well.
this.
Alright, so, we'll come back 15 after, and resume
We're
this.
back.